And my special guest, who I'm glad to say wasn't moonlighting on Sky last night, Adil Anwar, English welterweight champion, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the reason why we're talking to you, Adil, apart from the fact I like you, you're a lot of fun, is that the first bout we're going to be doing, the light flyweights, little Jack Bateson, who still looks like a child. I know he's only 17. You know him very well. You trained with him.
Yeah, definitely. I train with him all the time. You know, when I'm getting ready for my fights, he's there, and he's always pushing me extra. He's really fit. He's extremely fit. I mean, you know, whenever we do circuits together, he's always 100% focused, and he gets onto it. So he's definitely on top of his game today, so we'll be ready for it.
This kid, Steve, little Jack, you know, he's been inside the squads, he's been inside the GBs, and he's only 17, but there was half a debate to send him to the qualifier, which is where the last boxers are right now, out in Turkey.
Yeah, but he's on the development squad, and Steve, I remember you telling me about this kid. You was at a show at Leeds Irish Centre, was it, a few years ago, and you had him back on the stage with you, and you gave him an autograph, and he called himself a legend, didn't he?
It's better than that. What he did, Adil was there. It was on the stage at the Irish Centre up in Leeds, where Bertman Toft the club is. And we had him up on the stage, and he came up afterwards. He came over to me, and he had a poster made from when he was in the Junior ABA finals. So that's right. Quite funny. And so he sat down, he took a pen, he said, OK, he said, to a legend from a legend. It was about 14 years away.
You got to love kids like that, Steve. They're proper.
No, it's a strange year this year for the ABAs, obviously, because the guys that we're going to be seeing tonight will not be in contention for the Olympics this year in London, but they will, like someone like Jack for 2016, Adil.
That's it. It'll put them straight on the platform, ready for the development. Obviously, they'll be working in development squad, and obviously, hopefully, progressing from there and getting those international fights that they need, you know, in order to take them to that next level. And
that next level, Steve, you know, between now and the next Olympics, in the old days you'd lose them because there was no funding. But you've seen the facilities up in Sheffield. It's quite incredible.
They're phenomenal. They're the envy of boxing. You speak to any professional that's been to Sheffield and trained there. I mean, I know Carl Froch is fortunate to have the facilities at his disposal, and every professional who's been there just raves about them. Kenny Anderson I've spoken to. They're fantastic. And also tonight, don't forget, these kids can also go to Glasgow in 2014, can't
for the
they?
Commonwealth Games. But it's not just the professionals that rave about those. When the Kazakhstans come over, when the Russians come over, even when the Americans, any nationality that goes there, they see the facilities and they see the apartments that are in place where the boxers stay. And we're close to being the envy of the amateur boxing. Well, a bit different when you're an amateur, Adil.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, when I was an amateur, obviously, just working my way up, finally got onto the England squad, but obviously due to an accident I was put off of it, so just had to turn professional.
An accident that really should have ended your career by rights.
Well, yeah, by right. I thought that's it, that's the end of boxing for me, but I had to fight back and get back into the sport, and hopefully...
Just quickly, Adil, can Jack control his emotions tonight? He's only a baby, 17. Will he be okay?
Definitely. He's 100% confident. You know, I spoke to him just yesterday, and he said he's 100% confident, ready to take the title back to Leeds.
Brilliant.